I'm James Coleman, and I'm a professor of law here at the University of Minnesota Law School. I focus on energy law, so that means looking at how energy is taken out of the earth or harvested from the sun and the wind and then transported to all the consumers that use it, all the laws that are involved with that, whether it's between the company that does a solar farm or an oil and gas well and the landowner whose land is being used, as well as all the different government and landowner approvals that are needed to build a pipeline or a power line to bring that energy to market. I have always been interested in science. My first job out of college was I was working as a curator of a butterfly lab where we worked on butterfly genetics. And then my second job was I was a high school physics teacher. So when I went to law school, I knew I wanted to work in something that involved science. And I found when I worked in energy and environmental law, I really enjoyed it, and that's how I started doing it. And I worked on a number of projects that had to do with climate regulation, that had to do with energy infrastructure, that had to do with approval for infrastructure projects. And so that's how I found my way into that area of law. I'm teaching contracts in the fall. Well, contracts is exciting because it really introduces students to this idea of voluntary exchange, which is the basis of our society, our economy, and to many of the legal jobs out there. And in fact, it's maybe the basis for some other areas of law that they might get interested in. A lot of us, when we first go to law school, have a picture in our head of what lawyers do that may be drawn from a mix of what we've seen family members do or what we've seen on TV or movies about lawyers. And I think that over the course of law school, you get exposed to all the different kinds of things that lawyers can do. And that often opens up areas of interest to students that they weren't aware that they were interested in. And I think that the process of seeing different approaches of different professors, different approaches to learning different material, different ways of practicing the law can be very exciting for students in finding their own niche as a legal professional. So I play hockey and soccer regularly, a few times a week each, and so that's one of my favorite things to do. My wife and I have a daughter who's just about to turn 1, and I take her for a couple walks around the lake every in the morning and the evening if I can, and so those are some of my favorite things to do outside of work. I love being outside, love playing sports, and obviously we're talking right now in the summer, and and that's one of the best times to do that around here.